Welcome back here to Kaos TV. My name is Aspec here live. Well, not so much live as it's the second pilot episode here for DOTA 2 here at our studio. And now we're currently just setting up for just some more stuff. Trying to figure stuff out, trying to fix things, trying to do new things with the actual stream, and of course overlays and that sort of thing. And that's where you guys come in. Where you guys came from, whether you came in from Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, or all those other sites, except 4chan, because we didn't post there, thank God. Essentially, we're looking for your guys' input. Just pretty much anything. Give your opinions about this sort of thing, because that's what we do. Upvotes. That's always good. We like to see that. Now, of course, I'm that annoying guy that likes to talk with his hands, and that is pretty much the gist of it. We're going to be doing a Dota 2 game here today. Of course, it's not going to be one of the serious games. It's not going to be the defense or anything like that, or the Premier League, etc., etc. This is just a public game that we picked up earlier this month, and it's with my guys from Team Dignitas. So we're going to go and hop into this game and see how this all pans out. Now, obviously, we got ourselves to pick up. It is all picks, so it's pretty noobish within the grand scheme of things, but that is pretty much the thing that is going on here. Obviously, we got ourselves the Dire with teams Zacubus, Bergie, and I believe it's not a Rusky, is it? It's a Rusky. Well, he's one from Team Dignitas. He pretends he's Chinese, but he's really not. So. And they will have to be picking up. What did I actually pick? Because I'm in this game. Yay! I go for Shadow Shaman, didn't I? Yeah, there I am. And of course, as a pro, always go and pick the build the courier, because my team are terrible. And Zacubus picking Enigma, going straight for Basilius. Interesting. Earthshaker right off the bat will be good. Will needs to get himself a ton of mana. And of course, it's always good to pretend that you're better than your own friends, because then you can bitch at them for shits and giggles. Now, of course, Quelling Blade and Stout Shield is probably not the best thing to do by Bergie, because, well, you get Shadow Walk and you can get yourself that backstab. But I personally go for a little bit more stats. Then again, you could also random it, so that's pretty cool as well. On the other hand, we got ourselves a Sand King, who is already going out. Got himself the Burrow Strike, so that's going to be a nice stun already. Got a Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker, I would dare to say that's probably the best mid hero in the game. Why would I say that? Well, because of Bloodbath. Get yourself some regen out of that. It's pretty good. Kill yourself an enemy hero or enemy unit. Get yourself a little bit of HP back. That's pretty cool. Especially in combination with Quelling Blade and Stout Shield. Probably not the best thing to do. Tangos, would you need it? Yes, in case of enemy denial, that sort of thing. It's going to be important stuff. So that's pretty much the gist of that. Skeleton King and Warlock. Warlock, I love Warlock. Such a cheeky little hero. He's gone actually for some pretty damn good items, even though he's already looking to get himself maybe Magic Stick later on. Would have probably bought himself more Iron Branches in that setup, but he has got himself some absolutely great abilities there in order to farm himself back up. Then, of course, we got ourselves Storm Spirit, who I believe is in the middle, versus the Bounty Hunter. And Bounty Hunter, of course, great hero in order to keep your team farm. Very annoying if you don't know how to counter him, but we'll have to see how that goes. Obviously, I'm in this game as well. And
my dead body.
Yes, absolutely. Obviously, I'm in this game as well, which will be discussed later on. Zacubus with the Enigma, with these Eidolons, should probably micro them a little bit better. Plague Ward, Eidolons, same story there. And of course, myself, actively denying and harassing as I should. And there we go, Iron Branches. It's getting as much... I probably should have bought an extra salve here as well, but I think I had the issue... Did I actually buy wards? I'm probably going to be upgrading the courier, yeah. Somebody upgraded the courier earlier on, so that's going to be a crucial thing right there. On low health, should have gone for a salve, and it's just nothing but harassment on the Bloodseeker, and it's going to be critical in order to pull that one together, because Bloodseeker cannot be allowed to farm. Cannot be allowed to farm, because before you know it, he will get his Rupture. And in addition to get some more items, a lot of damage potential there. A lot of ganking in the mid game. Is very ganky hero in the mid game. If he can get himself something along the line of something that allows themselves invisibility. Game is now safe to leave. That is always a very, very good indication of what is going on here. Who was it? Who is the man who's with the plan? Who is the one that is sitting in the fountain? Nobody, so apparently, because Lich is down. And the first blood already comes himself out there. And that right there is going to allow Skeleton King to get his first items. Now, he's got himself boots. Would one say the power threads would be very, very good here? I would like to say so. Maybe an early push on towards his tower because he's going to be by himself. And Lich by himself, he's a hardcore support here. He's got himself Observer wards. Joe doing pretty fine, actually taking Bloodseeker down, going around, and that is pretty damn good with these with these illusions. Actually, a pretty decent gank, and Aspec actually will need to get himself a little bit of heal, and he may want to improve his last hitting ability as well because he's quite terrible at that. He has to go back. Actually going for a magic stick. And see, that's the good thing about getting 3 iron branches right there, because it gives you the opportunity to go straight in towards a magic stick later on. Now, that's a good transitional item. In the meantime, Eidolons. Are we looking at Eidolons? No, still play wards. Going around for the Enigma in the middle. And he's going to have to farm for the Blink Dagger as soon as he can. Bounty Hunter on the other hand has some good control. There's wards going on here from both sides, actually. This is a very, very, very interesting ward. I would not necessarily say that that is a particularly good ward. I'm going to guess that was a misplant right there by the Lich, who tried to put one down. Oh, and I just died. And this farm is just continuing to come together. Now, of course, there's a lot of indicators here that will allow you to see who is winning the game, who is pulling back the actual lanes in general. Now, that is, of course, important to see. Of course, we've got the gold income, which is very important, which in this case is actually going in towards the direction of the Radiant, slowly but steadily, by about 800 gold. And that's a good indication there already. Pulling back the lane. Trying to get some ganks going on here from the Bounty Hunter is not going to be enough, even though they're looking to get it down here on Sand King. Succubus with that Ring of Basilius. How is it gone though? Grant's mana is how is the setup right now? Well, they're still looking to get Sand King, and it's going to be a track. As soon as the track comes down, then it's going to be immediately going on towards Sand King, who's no doubt, and he doesn't have enough mana to go for the Barrow Strike just yet. He needs to go in. Well done. He's got himself 35 seconds to do something there. Can he get an AoE? No, because the black hole is not yet done. It would be a bit of a waste of a black hole, to be quite honest, but he's just sitting here for a long, long time. And he could just pretty much do whatever he wants. Just sit a little bit, chill a little bit, no problem. No problem whatsoever. And then there's going to be Epicenter later on, and they're just waiting, and waiting. But where? Yeah, that's going to be a problem because now Lich is down. Oh dear, this could be a major, yeah, that's going to be a dead Lich at this rate. Unless they can do... Nope. Burst Strike was not dead done. And it's that mana regen, that's important. Enigma. And let's try Eidolons. Finally getting some going on here. And he is still at least 700 gold away from that Blink Dagger. And that's going to be very, very crucial.
The wind from their sails.
Again, Storm Spirit trying to push up, and he's looking pretty good. He's pretty good indeed.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Mantle of Intelligence, getting a little bit of mana regen. Very, very critical. That's while right now Dire just trying to get himself a little bit of push in that tower. Doesn't have enough time though. Maybe. Right now it's a question of how they have actually selected the ring. Because if they actually give a little bit of additional armor towards their creeps, then they can actually set up bottom lane right now. Looking to get a bit of a gank here. Tick down the Shadow Shaman as well as the Earthshaker. And this could be a very, very critical kill. There comes the Shuriken. Bergie. Nope, he's going to go down. cannot allow himself to die, and he's going to go down. Probably should have gone for the Shuriken. Bit of a shame, and that's going to give Warlock that ability to actually get a little bit more farm. Now, Warlock is a bit of an issue because he is a pretty strong hero if you know how to use him. Now, right now, he is pretty much the core initiator on the side of the Radiant at the moment in combination with Sand King. Sand King is just going to try to line up as many heroes as possible, get Burrow Strike going, go for a quick line, and take out as many heroes as possible in combination with Warlock's ultimate, which is going to give him a golem, which is a bit of a stun in combination. On the other hand, will Enigma get himself his Blink Dagger? Because if he does, well, there's the black hole. The black hole, which is probably one of the more critical, it's the critical Enigma ability in combination with Blink Dagger. Probably should have waited a little bit longer on that. But he needs to get him farm. He needs to get himself more and more farm. And again, the gold is starting to get in towards the direction of the Radiant. Especially when you have Lich getting ganked like that and dying constantly. What does Lich have money-wise? Yeah. A level 5 hero. Joe is not doing good. Not doing good at all. This Dire team is getting ganked and ganked and ganked and ganked all over the place. Let's take a look at the minimap while we're at it, shall we? So right now, we're just the problem right now is there's a lot of vision going on here, right over here, from the Dire. But is it going to be enough? In all honesty, I'd rather put a ward right there. Why would you put a ward right here? Because you get a little bit more vision on the top rune, and you can see a gank coming in from the middle, because it keeps you vision on towards that middle platform, as well as the Ancients over here. It's a very good spot. Just pop your wards right down here, right on the corner. If you can go to full screen.
Killing spree.
As a gank is about to be set up here on the Zacubus, on towards the Enigma. The Enigma's going to go. Let's go into it to game. Please, let's go into it to game before. Oh dear. Yeah, that's Enigma dead. Because here comes Skeleton King. Here comes Sand King as well. Oh dear. That Enigma ultimate was be a waste. Can the ultimate from Joe come in? There it comes. 1, 2, 3. And it's not going to be enough. It's a waste of an ultimate. A waste of 2 ultimates. And Lich did not get his kills off. Critical moment. A good moment nonetheless. A good thought, a lot of thought, some good thinking went in towards that setup, but no kills came out of it. Very unlucky, and a critical situation. A critical situation for the Dire team, because they need to keep on getting kills. They're 5 kills behind right now, and that's way too much for a team like this. Of course you're going to get tracked from Bergie, and they're all right now with Earthshaker, looking to get that set up. And finally, we're seeing some warding being done here. Again, that spot, I don't necessarily agree with that spot. Well, it still gives you a lot of good vision over towards the middle, maybe in a Roshan, but in all honesty, you don't need that Roshan rune unless the enemy, at this stage, unless the enemy has an Ursa on their side and go for an earlier Roshan. On the other hand, place the ward here.
Double damage.
Right here. Place the ward here. Have yourself vision on the stairs, on here, as well as the rune. So you have a lot of ability to go in. Look at the enemy jungle. If you know the enemy has a jungler, that'd be a great way of looking around. In the meantime, let's look what Shadow Shaman is doing. He's pretty terrible. He's got himself a magic wand. He's got himself a boost of speed. I think he's going to go... I think right now, at this point in time, he's going to get himself a cup of tea or something like that, because right now he's only level 5 at this stage in the game. And look at that. He's got a sentry ward around it. You know what that means? It means that this this game was made back when about two sets up ago. Magic wand. Yeah. Berg in the meantime, trying to get himself a little bit more farm. Needs to get himself a little bit more farm. But that's that setup with that Shuriken in combination with that Shadow Walk. Could be dangerous right now. This Earthshaker needs to get the hell out of there. Won't be able to do so. Has to wind walk out of there. And that is the Sand King with yet another kill on his arms. More and more strength here. Is this a good investment? Well, let's take a look, shall we? Right now, we're looking at an investment of 150 gold. So that's 300 gold right there for plus 6 damage. You could just spend 150 and get 3 item branches. Of course, you won't have enough space, but it will give you a little bit more agility. You are a damage-based hero. Is that going to be enough? Caustic Finale, of course, very, very strong. But you're not going to be able to do it at this point in the game because you just don't need that farm just yet. Of course, getting yourself a Blink Dagger on towards Sand King is very, very important as well. Nicely done on that Fisher. But it's not enough because there's a little bit too much tank there. And that could be a very, very dead Earthshaker. This is an Earthshaker with 105 gold on him. Yeah, he should be getting... Yeah, he's getting farmed. He's getting absolutely farmed by these three guys here. Warlock going around... See, this is what he should be getting. Arcane Boots. Arcane Boots on him are just so, so, so important. And it's just not going to help. Shadow Shaman continues to be terrible. Enigma, on the other hand, is about to get himself Power of Threads. So that was pretty decent as well. And Lich is looking around. What are you doing, Lich? So you warding? No, you're not. Because we have a ward right here. That's one of the other things I would like to see as well, actually. It's just a ward. See whose ward it actually is. That'd be kind of nice. Shadow Shaman looking to set up here on Bloodseeker. Will he actually manage to get through? No, he's managed to get a Rupture on. Oh, that could be a bit of a problem because here comes the... Oh dear, that's a very dead Shadow Shaman. Not enough being set up here. Even though Bounty Hunter could go for the kill here on towards Town of the King. His reincarnation is on cooldown. But it won't be enough. And there comes the ultimate from Warlock. With the stun comes in. Bouncer does get Bloodseeker down. Went all the way in towards the chase. Here comes the bonds. And in combination with Skeleton King, is this going to be such an issue because Regenerate Reincarnation is back on towards the field. And that is just such a powerful ability. Being able to get back on towards the field just like that is just so useful. And Lich has his ultimate ready to go. This is going to be a very dead Warlock. In combination with the tracking, it's going to give him so much gold. Look at that. Bonus gold for self, 150. Bonus gold for allies, 50. It's only level 1, so it's an additional 250 gold for every kill. The Skeleton King right now trying to go for a kill. A little bit of a maniacal structure going on here. Skeleton King could be going down. He's still got his reincarnation as well as a soul ring, so he's got more than enough time to do whatever he wants with these with this play. Yeah, he's not gonna hold for it though. See, and that's why you have to carry a TP, Town Portal Scroll. Carry it around. It's like a condom. Always carrying them around with you. So important. Nice. You know, Warlock way too far away, and this could be the ultimate they've been waiting for. Unlucky. It bounces on the heroes with no kills whatsoever, and that is going to leave themselves with a very low Sand King as well. 4 heroes right here ready to rock and roll. Will they be able to do so? Because there are the bonds. The Fatal Bonds. Fatal Bonds are so useful as well. Gives you that additional ability just to hit heroes on a long range. Kind of reminds me of Maledict, but a little bit more active rather than the passive from Maledict. This could be a dead Earthshaker. There we go. As Bounty Hunter picks up an invisibility rune, a little bit useless as Enigma is about to go down, unless he can TP out of there. I doubt he will be able to do so. Scouting on the low down. Chasing. Oh, not the best black hole that you could have done there, Zacubus, and that's going to be the ult. Yeah, there it was. A double damage in combination with Epicenter. Absolutely devastating. They're going to be able to push this tower like crazy. This is going to TP around the map back towards the fountain he goes, because there's more than enough time to pick this one up, because Bloodseeker is going to pick up a tower. Bounty Hunter does get himself to deny, but is it going to be enough? No, it won't be. Who is this support here, though? On the Dire side. Look at this. That is definitely a Lincoln Sphere being set up already by the Storm Spirit. Looking to get it. All he needs now is just a recipe, and that's only 1,300 gold away, which he has right now. Lincoln Sphere, thank you. Very nicely done. Currently, though, a lot of farm, Team Dignitas not doing all too well. Dignitas and friends in this case. Remember, these are not the actual core Dignitas team. These are their other team members. We got ourselves a world champion in Trackmania. We got ourselves a world champion in Painkiller. And more people there. Console manager, and of course myself. I was playing as a Shadow Shaman because nobody wants to play support on our team, so I'm always forced to do it. And to be quite honest, we're doing it quite terribly because 16-6 is definitely not a very good setup. Even though I think I'm going to go for a tower right now. This is a very good idea. A little bit of farm, a little bit behind though, and going for power threads. Yeah, this could be. This should definitely be. Yeah, absolutely. Getting that farm onto the tower and the fallback. And there's nobody coming in. Nobody coming in to engage this. Little tower is down.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Radiant's courier did die at one point. Feel like a little critical play. But again, we're not focusing really on the gameplay here. We're trying to focus on how this is going to go down within the grand scheme of commentary. How this setup is going to go. Excellent play there by... oh dear, that's painful. That's a very, very low Storm Spirit. Oh no! Lich dies.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Even though in combination with Warrior. Oh, those bonds. Those bonds could be very, very critical on towards Enigma. Can at least get a little bit of damage in. I doubt it's going to happen, even though there's a double damage Sand King right there. Was for a second. Bounty Hunter does take down Warlock once again. Again, Bounty Hunter is... we're actually 2,700 gold right there. And that right there is the power of track. 18-7, really not a score you want to get, says Shadow Shaman, as well as Earthshaker. Both go down. That combination in the lane, a double stun. Sure, you can use Shadow Shaman just to harass, but he'll need to get himself those items in order to actually get his stats going. And right now, Bounty Hunter is really not doing anything, even though he's silenced. Silence! Probably the most annoying sound effect in this game. I swear. So annoying. Still, though, Dignitas still looking to get this kill. Finally managed to pick her up on Bloodseeker, but letting Enigma getting that kill, probably not the best of ideas. Why? Because Enigma already has himself his Blink Dagger. Going for a Black King Bar would be very, very useful, but only again, if he misses his Blink Dagger in combination with the Black Hole. So from that point of view, Black King Bar, maybe it's a bit of a, personally I would say a good pickup regardless of situation. However, a really, really, really good Enigma will catch as many heroes as possible in its field and shut down as many as possible. Right now, though, the setup, Radiant Dire not even getting at least one hero, one tower down. It's going to be difficult, even though Shadow Shaman is going to get a serious amount of farm here. It doesn't really matter because bottom lane right now, getting decent defense for Dire. And we have a Demon Edge. A Demon Edge in combination with a Monkey King Bar. Still, ganks galore. Bounty Hunter again going for a Monkey King Bar. That's a powerful, powerful item right there on him. Even though I personally maybe would go for something a little bit more proactive. And this is Sand King. Yeah, Sand King's core build essentially done. Blink Dagger. That's all you need. Just like that. You know, that's a decent grab. But is it going to be enough? Because I don't think it's going to be. Because the Lincoln Spear, oh, that's really terrible. That pickup onto what Jokes is going to be difficult. Ult is not going to be enough because it bounces right off the Storm Spirit with this Lincoln Spear. Getting denied, and that in combination with the Sand King. Oh dear, yeah, that is definitely not good. Shadow Shaman should be going down with a pickup right there in combination with a pickup on towards Earthshaker as well. Absolutely ganked. That Lincoln Sphere giving so much regen, absolutely annihilating any opportunity for Shadow Shaman to shut him down with his grab or his hex. Not going to happen.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And that's going to be yet another tower pickup with more gold and Sanking doing exactly what he needs to.
Dire's middle
Denying
tower has fallen.
these creeps, and he has got Ring of Basilius, and more and more armor being put on towards his creeps is going to give him so much useful play out of that. In the meantime, can Bounty Hunter finally grab himself his Monkey King Warrior? He's going to need another Javelin, so that's at least 1 or 2 more kills away. He needs his farm. He needs his farm so badly. And see, he's a good hero. He's a good hero. You want to, you know how I know this is a good player? Because he's carrying around a town portal scroll, TP, teleport. That's a really cool item. Should carry those around more. Like if you're playing public, town portal scroll, carrying them with you. It's quite good. In the meantime, Bounty Hunter still looking around. See, now that right there, that is a ward I like to see. Gives you good vision right on top of the rune spawn, on towards the Ancients as well as the middle. Now at this point of the game, the Dire probably would want to go for a little bit more defensive warding, probably around this area, on the top of the stairs, here, and here. And well, this ward is a little bit useful. There we go. Fine, maybe a little bit of an initiation here. See Shackles. There we go. Bounty Hunter will take down Sand King first, and that is going to be a Bloodseeker in a bit of a pickle. Can he pick them up with a little bit of more damage? See the ultimate here from Warlock. No, he's 26 on cooldown. Aspec probably picks this one up, and here comes the... Oh, that ward. That's a good ward right there. And that, as they say, is a decent black hole. Can we see the ultimate finally from Lich? 1 second, ultimate coming out. He can do the ultimate. Come on, Lich, do that ultimate. You can do it right here on towards Warlock. And finally picks it up. Not the best thing, because Shadow Shaman is dead. And that right there is an issue. And Lich as well. That team battle could have gone so well if Lich had actually pulled off that ultimate. But it sadly was not to be. And that right there is the cluster situation where you think by yourself, should I do this? Should I do that? But it was not to be. It was not to be. And that Lincoln Sphere on towards Storm Spirit is such a useful item. I'm not even going to lie. So good on towards Storm Spirit. Regen, mana, I don't need it. I got Lincoln Sphere. You want to use an ability? Me? Doesn't matter. Lincoln Sphere. Very nice. And essentially, that is, like, I'm not going to lie, Storm Spirit, 24 minutes, Lincoln Sphere, he's had this for at least 5 minutes. Level 14 Storm Spirit, a level 8 Shadow Shaman, a level 9 Earthshaker. What are you going to do? Nothing would probably be the case. Slowly but steadily, 10,000 gold advantage at 24 minutes is just not looking good at all. Not at all. 27 to 10. Golden XP, yeah. It is just not all that good. Yeah, you auto attack those creeps. Again, Lincoln Sphere coming out. That's going to be Enigma down. Even though Fisher just in time, not going to be enough because you know what, Earthshaker may go in and Warlock comes in with his ultimate as well. And you know what? Shackles come out as 2. Wards may actually kill maybe 1 player. I doubt it will happen because Lich is going to go down. Shadow Shaman is down as well. Lich is right in the woods. And it's going to be 1 little bounce with the Burrow Strike. And that's going to be the end of that. And again, a good team fight for the Radiant side. And you know, these wards, if they were put a little bit higher, then they would actually maybe hit something. It's going to be another tower down. No problem. In the meantime, for those people that just tuned in, of course, we're just doing this for funsies. This is not a serious game. This is not the defense. This is not the Premier League. This is just a game that we played up several, like I think it was last week, something like that. Just stay calm. We got this. Give us your feedback. That's what we're looking for with this. Our setup on what we are trying to do here from our studio. You're watching Kaos TV. My name is Aspec, and we're trying to get this done. Now, have you leave your feedback down in towards the chat and see what you think of this sort of commentary, because that is essentially what we're trying to do. We got ourselves a full production suite right over there, and essentially that is the gist of it. This game that we're kind of casting right now, it's not really going to go anywhere. It's 30-10 in favor of the Radiant side. The Team Dignitas side is really not all that well, mainly because I'm playing in this sad setup as well. And look, no hands on the keyboard, so that's probably one of the reasons why. But it's just critical. Are you kidding? Is he actually going for a Vice? He's got himself, he's got himself Mystic Staff. That is, that's a Vice right there. I could actually go for Shiva's if needed. Shiva's Guard. Again, the way I'm trying to approach this situation is I'm not really focused on the hardcore Dota community. I'm more focused on the guys that come in. Black King Bar. BKB, I don't call it BKB. Why? Because a guy that just got himself the beta, he's not going to know what it means. They're going to be watching a video with commentary and wonder, what is this BKB you were talking about? What is a CM? What is a AM? That sort of thing. What's a crow? What's a chicken? Just Courier. Anti-Mage. Crystal Maiden. Black King Bar. Monkey King Bar. Those sort of things. Just say the whole names and people will actually understand what they does. And also the mechanics of certain items. Very, very critical. Vice, as I was talking about earlier, essentially just adds another hex on towards your team. Very, 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 very useful. Enigma in this case as well. We'll be talking a lot because it's Blink Dagger. As I already told you, will get yourself into a situation. Black hole that, and you will shut down most of the enemy team. It's things like this that I like to explain to the people that are watching a stream. It's not because I think you're an idiot. If you're a Dota 2 player that has been playing Dota 2 for a long time, or Dota even, for that matter, that's fine. It's not to tell you that you're an idiot or that you're stupid. I'm saying I'm telling you these small details about the game, mainly to pander to the new guys, because I do think that Dota 2 is going to be one of the biggest games of 2012 in combination with StarCraft 2 and of course Heart of the Swarm, which is going to come out later on this year. So those two games, I think it's really critical that we keep our eye on this game and try to get as much content out there and cherish a community, trying to build the community. And that does not mean that we need to bash on new people in a game. Focus on those people because they're important. They're the future of your game. Right now, as I told you, I'm not really focusing on this game at the moment, essentially because I actually know who's going to win. The Radiant is going to win this fairly easily because mainly because this guy right here, Shadow Shaman, he's pretty terrible. Even though his setup could be nice. Black hole, please, Enigma. No, because you're going to die. Thank you. Black hole, very nicely done. Very good placement. And this ultimate from Lich is actually quite good as well. Double kill. And that is Enigma down with the Hex just coming out as well in combination. Radiance on towards the Bloodseeker. Classic setup. Coming out with Rupture as well. Getting kills after kill after kill. Skeleton King can just die, whatever. Doesn't really matter. They're going to pick up this ward. That's a little bit of gold every single unit right there. And that's pretty fine. Of course, if you're wondering on the commentary style as well, if you're wanting to slow down, that sort of thing, that's critical. If you try to understand that's what we're trying to do here. Trying to make sure that people understand how this game works, the mechanics, and of course make it a fun journey for you guys with fun facts, fun plays, etc., etc. Look at this. You got Storm Spirit. Come on, guy. You have 2,100 gold. You're gonna TP back towards. Secret shot maybe? No, you don't need a secret shot. Oh, just get seriously. Just get your ultimate orb. Just get your ultimate orb and get a Vice. And you're going to be able to shut down anybody in the game. Because they want to shut down this guy with the Monkey King Bar. And that sort of things. Because Monkey King Bar, plus 15 damage, 15 attack speed, plus 88 damage, True Strike. Now that's the True Strike, of course, is a passive. Basically what it does is it prevents your attack from missing. It doesn't matter what kind of agility the enemy has. Attack will always hit, regardless of situation. Sean is killed to the Dire. Or the Radiant, even.
Double damage.
Wards continue to be in place. It doesn't really matter at this point in time, because this game is pretty much done. Warlock will take down Lich. Lich, who has his ultimate ready to go. And that right there, as they say, is a double damage Skeleton King. And you know what? He is going to get himself some rather sexy items in the very near future, i.e. a Battle of Fury. All he needs is to get himself a broadsword, and that is pretty much it, because his Claymore should already be coming up from the shop. Enigma as well, ultimate orb. You need to do something with this. It's going to be a Vice. He's trying to build a Vice, but Mystic Staff is just so far away. 2,700 gold, if I'm not completely mistaken. I just need to quickly check how much it was. Yeah, 2,700 gold. It's just so far away. It's just not going to happen. A Vice at this rate is just way, way too late. And there's a Vice staff on Storm Spirit. We'll be able to hex anybody in this matchup, especially Bounty Hunter, who is such a critical hero, just to shut down as fast as you can, make sure that he cannot get out of there, stun him in combination with the Sand King's first ability, and just shut him down. He is going to get himself a staff as well, and that is pretty much going to pump him up in towards Aghanim Scepter. 10 total attributes, 200 health, 150 mana, and of course the ultimate upgrade, which is just so good. Tubening set up in the ultimate, and that's why you want to have that BKB or the Black King bar, because, yeah. That ultimate was very, very well done by Warlock. And that's a Rupture. On who is the Rupture? Oh, it was on Shadow Shaman, me actually. That's all the couriers! Yay! Yay! That is so many couriers! Yay! Whee! Well, I gotta make chicken noises, by the way. Look at these guys. Look at that. They don't care. They're just gonna run around. There we go. This guy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I believe they could still, you could still make courier trains at this point in the game. But look at that. Look at these guys. That's awesome. Doesn't really matter.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Yeah, that's a Radiance.
Dire's courier has been killed. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
That's one of the things that this game needs as soon as possible, and that's the ability to actually give up and actually get your stats in towards the system, because the leaving system is a little bit annoying. And also, use the commitment system. For the love of God, it's so good. It's just, like, it really does work, guys. Like, if there's levers in your game, or harassers, or just people that just being an annoying pain in the ass, just report them. The system works. Yes, more carriers. No! No! Skeleton King is gonna kill you! No! Oh, that makes me so sad. Unlucky. And that's the kind of thing that I mean. That's the kind of fun I was talking about earlier. Let's think things like that. This game does, in the grand scheme of things, this game does not really matter. And of course, we're looking at the camera stuff, the map overview, etc., etc. And where people have to keep their eyes on. Can we get the mini-map on, for instance? See, that's the thing that we can do. So we have the Fog of War. We got to sort the Radiant side in this case. So we're only looking at the Radiant. So right now, we can see that they have themselves these guys here. So over here, and essentially we can see what the wards are, and also what kind of movements they're going to get, and especially if you have, for instance, a Dire, if they can actually see it. So it's just all a combination of making sure that you guys at home can see what's going on. And 43-14, I'm not going to lie, that is pretty sad. Let's take us back into the game and see how long this is going to take. They're just going to bash into the tower and essentially finish this off, because, yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
What are you going to do?
Double damage.
In the meantime, leave your feedback in the thread. Of course, we have YouTube as well. We're going to be posting this on later on. And right now, currently, it is almost 7 o'clock local. So we're going to try to figure out how this is going to go. Of course, production is going through the moves right now. Production, how are you feeling? You feeling good? Okay. You're tired. All right, this is going to be the last thing, though, for today. So it's going to be fine. Of course, you guys on towards Reddit, keep your posts in coming as well. Our goal is to crank out as much content a week as we possibly can for your entertainment, daily commentary. It's exactly the same time every single day. Now that's critical for us, just to have a solid programming going on. That's a lot of stuff going on at once. A lot of stuff, just programming going on. Just broadcasts at exactly the same time every day. So you can come home, take off your pants, make yourself some dinner, and watch some Dota 2. Just get some regular stuff going in. Just a little bit of momentum. So you know when stuff is going to go on, and that right there is what is critical. Radiant victory, Team Dignitas and friends do not win this one in 37 minutes and 0.02 seconds. Let's throw me full screen there, production. See how this is going. Thank you for watching, and there you have it. That is a production sit rep right there. As I'm quickly going to see whether or not this... let's see, did this actually get any... yeah, the Dota 2 commentary. Did I actually get any replies on that? Oh, please let me have any replies. That'd be nice. Oh, no replies. Come on, guys. Come on, give me that sort of thing. See, that's what I don't like about some communities, like when downvoting, when you have people that are like, we don't want this community to grow. Screw that. Upvotes, guys. That's important stuff. And leave your feedback, whether or not it's in the Twitch TV channel chat, whether or not it's on YouTube, whether it's on Reddit, etc., etc. It's important that you do these sort of things, because improvements don't necessarily come from us. Improvements also come from you, because we are inspired by you, by you guys telling us things, what you would like to change. Now we're going to sign off for now. We have been doing this for about 2 hours, and essentially my producer is tired. I'm going to get myself some. Yes, I'm going to blame it on you. Ah, don't worry. I have to go to the train station. I got to pick somebody up, and some. Yes, a nice Freudian mistake there. Yes, I only use people, remember, because that's how I roll apparently. But there you go. We're going to wrap things up here. Thank you for watching again. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave your comments. If you're watching this on Twitch right now, leave your comments as well. We'll be back with you later. Probably, well, my producer, next week probably. We're gonna crank out a couple videos next week.
Make sure they follow either Twitch.
Yep, just be sure to follow the Twitch channel, of course, or Facebook as well. www.kaostv.nl/Facebook, and of course /YouTube. Yeah, that way, /YouTube, and then you can sign up for our TV channel. So be sure to check that out, and keep your eyes peeled on more content coming to your screen in the near future. Thank you for watching, and good fight. Good night.